The four knows: know yourself, know your students, know your content, know your pedagogy. How are personal and professional identity separate? How are they related? Your personal identity is important because secondary students are starting to form like an identity, and you need to be the filter for them. And knowing yourself as an individual leads to higher quality learning experiences. Why does personal and professional identity of teachers matter in physical education? So that you can know who you are and how you're perceived. That allows you to find some common ground with your students. Difference between a job and a profession. A job is something that requires little experience. Professions require extensive preparations and often have language specific to their profession. How is student identity related to PE and teaching? Knowing your students is important to higher quality learning, and knowing what is culturally relevant pedagogy and why it's important to teach that. What does savage inequalities reveal about the students, teaching, schools, and money? So students in lower income neighborhoods get less school funding and generally worse schools overall, and that can contribute to not having as much success for after high school, like for jobs or going to college and stuff like that, which can then perpetuate the cycle. What is physical education? Physical education is a goal-oriented process of who you and your students are. What is the main goal of physical education? To create more physically fit and healthy students through learning. What is learning? A permanent change in behavior resulting from experience and training. And for students to learn, it's required good teaching. What are the domains of learning? Why is this important in physical education? Cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. What is the relation of active and fun to physical education? A lot of the sports or activities played in PE class are fun and active, and that's important to engage students into fitness in general. How do we determine what to teach in PE as a society and as a teacher? As a society, it's more what we think is important later on in life, like building better fitness habits, and also a big reason in the past was for soldiers and stuff to make sure kids were physically fit if they wanted to go into the military or stuff like that. And for a teacher, what's important for you is whatever is the standards for your state or school, and then whatever you want to teach based off of those standards. How are outcomes, goals, and objectives different than standards? Outcomes are what we want to get out of completing the goals and the course and objectives. And we want improves in health and physical activity. What role do the national standards play in PE? They lay the outline of what every kid should be learning and at what age they should be learning that.